Though you might not know it by looking at it, the new high school opened its doors to students on time the morning of August 26th. We visited the school later that week to see how things were coming along. You give credit to the staff and faculty who spent a good part of the summer moving from the former high school for making sure the doors opened on time. Taking a tour of the new school revealed that most of the classrooms were full and teachers were busy getting their lesson plans up and going. More than 1,800 people are using the new building, including, for the first time, 9th graders.
For staff and faculty, I think it's been a transformation from what we were used to what the facility, now that we are able to occupy. There's just really no comparison between the two. So I guess it's sort of been like an awakening and a transformation. And with that comes getting used to things and a lot, some stress. Some insecurity and instability, but in spite of all that, faculty and staff by 8 o'clock Monday morning were in classrooms teaching kids, and students were learning. They talk about being confused and being frustrated and having to find their way, and we know that's going to happen, and we have many volunteers on site to help people find their places. But by day 2, I was amazed at the large number of students who went where they knew they needed to go. It was fantastic.
If you look at the exterior of the building, you'll see that construction was continuing even after the first day of school. Yet to be completed is the school gymnasium, the auditorium, and the swimming pool. Until construction is complete, auto tech and engineering classes, band and choral, and physical education classes will be held at the former high school.
Still under construction are the auditorium, the gymnasium, the pool, which is what you're seeing in the front edifice of the building, which is surrounded by a fence and drywalled off from the interior of the school, from access from us in the school to those areas. All of that is still going on, and with that is the exterior construction, the parking lot, sidewalks, bricklaying, all that kind of stuff that goes with that. But those are the major areas still under construction.
Some of the highlights of our tour, led by parent volunteer Debbie Stevens, included stops in the 150-seat Kiva, a conference room to be used for large group meetings or lectures, the Information Resource Center, or library to you and me, and the teachers' offices. At the new school, classrooms are shared by teachers, but each teacher has his or her own office.
When I sit back and reflect on it, I realize that it's a monumental time for Lake Orion. The moving from that school to this school, what this school is and what it represents to this community. I mean, this is a community project. From beginning of inception, planning, design, construction, and now to the implementation, because we have any day 20-some parents here who are helping navigate, helping students, helping secretaries, teachers, administrators do things, all on a voluntary basis. And they know more about the facility than some of us, because they've been in every nook and cranny taking tours of students and parents a couple weeks ago and that sort of thing. So it's I guess a very community effort. That phrase, it takes a village to raise a child, this has been every one of us have had to make this work. It couldn't be just paid school staff.
According to construction firm Barton Mallow, the gymnasium will be completed in November, the auditorium in January, and students will be able to swim in Lake Orion's first high school swimming pool in May of 1998.